Have you ever imagined what life would be like in a real-life apocalypse? I've been thinking about it non-stop since I played The Last of Us over a year ago. How the world functions now, learning how an infection like cordyceps spreads. And I've come to the conclusion that Joel made the right decision at the end of the story. Joel had always been a more cynical person, even before the outbreak happened, clearly being shown when Joel forces Tommy to drive past a family at the beginning of the game, telling us where his priorities are without ever having to directly state his motives. The game starts you off taking control of Sarah, watching from their home as chaos begins to erupt around them. She heads downstairs in search of Joel, only to witness him getting chased into the house by an infected neighbor. Joel is forced to shoot the man who is trying to attack him, quickly getting Sarah out of the house when Tommy arrives in a panic. They attempt to leave the city but get caught in traffic. While trying to get around it, they are T-boned, flipping the car. Switching to Joel's perspective for the first time, we need to carry Sarah through this carnage while Tommy covers them, barely making it into a nearby park when a soldier confronts Joel and Sarah. The soldier is given an order to kill both of them, trying to reason with the commander but adhering to the order. Joel attempts to dive to the ground, getting saved by Tommy, but it's too late. Sarah was hit by the bullets and is bleeding out. All that Joel is able to do is hold his dying daughter as the light fades from her eyes.
You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby. I know.
20 years pass between Sarah's death and when we meet Joel again, coming back to him getting woken up, making the conclusion that he has been having nightmares of that day ever since it happened. Joel starts the game as a grizzled man in his early 50s, having a semi-romantic relationship with a woman named Tess. The two of them venture off in a search for a man called Robert, another smuggler who had stolen the guns they had for another job. When they corner Robert, he claims that he sold the guns to the Fireflies.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owe the Fireflies.
What?
Tess shoots Robert, only for the leader of the Fireflies, Marlene, to hobble into the alleyway, also looking for Robert. Seeing that Robert's dead, Marlene's desperate and asks Tess and Joel to do a job for her in exchange for the guns. But when Joel finds out what they're smuggling is a little girl, he immediately tries to deny the offer. But Tess decides to take the job because they need the guns back, leaving the QZ in the middle of the night during a rainstorm. The three of them get caught by some guards, where they find out that Ellie had been bitten by an infected.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Just lying.
I can explain.
You better explain
They
fast.
find out that the reason Marlene was so desperate to get Ellie to the legislature is because Ellie is immune to the cordyceps virus, and she could be the key to finding a vaccine and possibly even a cure. Tess is suspicious, and Joel is even more so. But when more guards are closing in on them, there is no choice but to run with Ellie. This is where we're first introduced to the most iconic type of infected in the game, the clicker. Clickers are one of the most dangerous stages of infected to deal with, losing their vision completely from fungus plates fully encased in their head, compensating for their lack of sight with echolocation. Those disturbing sounds they make aren't just for sound design. Clickers are only able to be stealth killed using a shiv, and take very minimal damage without using melee weapons or guns. Your best bet is to take them out at a distance if possible, or keep some handgun ammo on you. While making their way to the legislature, Joel keeps himself from getting close to Ellie, still never dealing with the trauma he went through losing Sarah. When they arrive at the building, it's full of bodies. The Fireflies that Marlene had promised would be there had been killed off by what appeared to be the military. This is also when we find out that Tess had been bitten a couple of hours ago, and it was already worse than the bite on Ellie's arm, proving to Tess that Ellie was telling the truth, and now she's demanding that Joel finishes the job.
This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No, that was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look, there's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's.
We're forced to leave Tess behind as she fights off as many soldiers as she can, escaping into the forested outskirts of the city. Joel is still firm about where his boundaries are, making Ellie follow the rules that he set before they head in the direction of Lincoln, a town close by with only one human inhabitant, a paranoid man named Bill. Bill's the best chance they have of getting a working car, and Joel claimed that he still owed some favors to him. The town is covered in booby traps, and Joel gets caught in one that suspends him in the air, getting swarmed by an onslaught of runners, and only making it out because Bill saved us. After a bunch of convincing, we managed to get Bill to bring us to the school, which he claims has a military truck crashed into the side of it with a working battery. But when we make it into the school, the battery is missing, needing to run when more infected swarm the school. Oh yeah, I knew I forgot about something. Bloaters can suck a dick. These dense motherfuckers are the result of several years of infection. The fungus has spread across their bodies in thick armor-like panels. Bloaters are the slowest enemy type, compensating with overwhelmingly powerful attacks, along with ranged attacks with mycotoxin pouches. Your best bet is to use fire to damage them, because any kind of gun does very little damage to a bloater, resulting in dumping a ton of ammo. We make it into a nearby house, where Bill's partner Frank had also gone.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea, they stole my shit.
Well then what the hell is plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take this job.
Don't you bring Tess into this!
Shove it right
This
up
has nothing to do with... Jesus. What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner.
During this, Ellie finds that the missing battery is already hooked up to a pickup truck in the garage. The truck needs to be push-started, and this is the first point where Joel gives Ellie a bit of his trust, telling her to pop the clutch while him and Bill are pushing it down a hill. While dealing with the hunters in Pittsburgh, Joel is slowly getting closer to Ellie, keeping an eye on her whenever they're in danger, and finding the comic books that Ellie had begun to read after she stole one from Bill, trying to cut to a hotel where Joel falls into the basement, leaving Ellie alone for the first time.
I'm alright! Are you okay?
No! You scared the shit out of me!
Joel has to find his way back to her, fighting off stalkers and another bloater, eventually getting back into the hotel, where a hunter spots him and attempts to drown Joel in a puddle. Joel is only saved because Ellie finds him and kills the hunter using Joel's pistol.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
Joel is mad that Ellie had to use a gun, let alone kill someone, but it is driven out of paternal fear that he is not ready to admit to yet. When they get out of the hotel, Joel sees too many hunters to deal with alone, choosing to place more trust in Ellie, handing her a rifle to cover him from above, only thanking her in a very Joel way.
And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
You're welcome.
We soon find two brothers while trying to leave the city, Henry and Sam. This is where we see just how much Joel trusts Ellie at this point in the game, just by the difference in how Henry treats Sam, always looking over him, always making sure that Sam is following the rules they have, whereas Joel and Ellie look out for each other. We get to see how Joel looks at Ellie now, when she's having fun just being a kid with Sam. The four of them barely escape Pittsburgh. Joel and Ellie are saved by Henry after they jumped into a river, winding up in a failed safe haven in the sewers of a nearby town, getting split up again, but now Joel has Sam with him. Joel is immediately more distant than he had started to act with Ellie, just pushing through the sewers until they meet up again outside. They finally make it to the radio tower. but Sam had gotten infected. Just as Joel was warming up to the brothers, they were ripped away from us.
The hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Sam. Henry? Henry, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
This is your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Immediately cut into the fall. When we finally make it to Tommy's, Joel immediately tries to offload Ellie onto him, hiding back in his shell so that Joel doesn't get close to others. Ellie runs off when she finds out about Joel's plan, forcing Joel and Tommy to chase after her to a farmhouse nearby, leading to Ellie opening up about what she's been through, in hopes that Joel would do the same.
Sarah.
Ellie? You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel, but I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
Joel chooses to take Ellie to the university himself, claiming that it's because he is scared of Tommy's wife. But all the signs show that it is because he needs to stay with Ellie. When we make it inside of the university, we find out that it has been abandoned by the Fireflies. A recording says that the remaining Fireflies went to Salt Lake City, barely having a moment to process this new information before getting attacked by a new group of people. Joel falls off a balcony, getting a chunk of rebar impaled through his stomach. Winter comes, and we find out that Ellie has been surviving on her own, while taking care of a severely injured Joel. On one of her hunts, Ellie is found by a couple of people, trading the deer she had killed for medicine, but they turn out to be part of the group of people that were killed at the university, tracking her to where she's keeping Joel, forcing them to split up. When Joel wakes up, we see what he's truly capable of. Surprisingly, he isn't a Canadian, because this is a fuck ton of war crimes.
It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on. I tell you, I ain't lying. I ain't. Fuck you, man. He told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe him.
No, wait!
Joel gets the location of where Ellie is being kept and goes on a mini rampage, only managing to get to Ellie after she had killed David.
Ellie! Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
Okay, it's me. It's me. It's me. Look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl.
It's okay. It's okay.
Joel.
Cutting directly to spring, where they arrive at Salt Lake City. Joel is now actively trying to connect with Ellie, while she is dealing with the traumas of winter. Joel is even offering to teach Ellie how to play the guitar after they're done with the Fireflies. After sneaking past multiple bloaters and using vehicles as bridges in a flooded tunnel, a bus door caves in from underneath Joel, and when Ellie tries to save him, she drowns, only surviving because a group of Fireflies found him in
In the
time.
fucking air!
Come on.
Getting Ellie prepared for surgery while Joel's knocked out. After everything that Joel and Ellie have gone through for each other, they have become father and daughter in the truest sense. Finding out that your child is being sent to their deaths without them even being aware of it isn't something that Joel could live with. No matter how you look at it, Joel saving Ellie wasn't a choice for him, because without Ellie, Joel loses his whole world all over again. In a world as devoid of humanity as The Last of Us, and one with barely any way to distribute a cure properly. Even if you were immune, Clickers and bloaters are still extremely dangerous, killing you before there's even the opportunity to infect you. There isn't any way for a cure to help anyone that's been infected for more than a couple of weeks, because the cordyceps are literally acting as a degenerative brain disorder, eating away at neural pathways in order to control the host. If Ellie were to be the key for making a vaccine, all the people that have already been infected are still highly dangerous. Besides, the Fireflies are a crumbling organization, with barely any resources left at their disposal. Marlene has no way to distribute a vaccine to more than just the Fireflies that are in Salt Lake City. And after 2 decades, there's a large chunk of the population that has been affected. Ellie wakes up in the back of a car, where Joel lies about why they're leaving the city. He knows just as much as we do that this isn't what Ellie wanted. As they're arriving back in Jackson, Ellie questions if Joel is being honest with her, only able to have blind faith in what he tells her. But faith can only last so long without evidence.